Hello everyone, this is GraviChest and welcome to Quest for the GraviChest. Today, we're going to be working on a lot of really cool stuff, really diving in a little bit deeper to Industrial Craft 2. Excited for that. For that, I've done a few things to upgrade this place. Number one, I put on some hoppers on top of my powered furnace and on top of my pulverizer. This is so I can throw in 4 or 5 different ores and have them all process at once. They're really simple. They're just 4 pieces of iron and a stone gear. So yeah, it'd be iron here, here, and here, a stone gear, and a chest. Oh, and I think iron on those 2 sides as well. Sorry, so 5 pieces of iron. So not too terribly difficult, but they definitely really help out as far as output goes. I've also expanded the house a little bit, gave myself a nice little enchanter room. I have found a couple of diamonds, so I was able to make myself an enchanting table and a diamond pickaxe here. And then you'll notice I do have a couple left over here, 2 of them or so. Also have noticed I have made myself some different types of chests. So this is part of the iron chests mod. There are 2 different ways to make these chests. Number one is you can craft them all by themselves. So if you take just a regular old chest, which I don't happen to have anywhere, do I? Oh, cool, right here. Take a chest, throw it around with some iron, and you have an iron chest, which is pretty cool. Now, the reason that you would want an iron chest is because you'll notice, number one, they can sit right next to each other. And when I open one of them up, it's the same as a double-sized inventory. So, yeah, it's kind of nice. I've also made a golden chest, which takes up even more. I think it's actually triple a normal-sized chest, which is pretty awesome. And that is done the same way. But that's not the way that I made these guys. I did them from the upgrades, which are pretty awesome. So instead of putting a chest in the middle here, if you just put a piece of wood and then some iron, we get a normal chest to iron chest upgrade. I'm gonna go ahead and make one of those. I can then take this guy, right click on any chest that's already existing, even if it has an inventory in it, and it's changed to an iron chest. And there we go. It's quite neat. So that's why I did the same kind of thing with the gold chest. So yeah, neat stuff there. So today, like I said, we're going to be getting into a lot of industrial craft stuff, and we're going to be continuing to work on getting our quarry set up, which is taking our solar panels, and I know it's a bit of a way down the road. And what I've realized is that our generator here is probably not going to cut it, because coal is not the most efficient use in industrial craft. So we kind of want to use an intermediary step between the generator and our solar panels. So that intermediary step is going to be a geothermal generator. Yep, geothermal. We're going to be using lava. And the reason we're going to be going about it this way is because we can use lava in both buildcraft and industrial craft to make power, which is really kind of neat. So I feel like this is a really good backup source for us if we ever have issues or need a little bit more power once we do have our solar panels. So I think this will be a good thing to have in general. So a really good source of lava is obviously the nether. So I have actually made us a nether portal, and it's right on back here. Didn't want it too close to the house, didn't want it making all that noise. So I've just got it sitting on a plateau over here. And I have been in there, not for very long, probably about a total of 3 minutes or so. That was really just to get us some glowstone. Now the nether is a little bit different in these mod packs, and the reason for that is they've actually put in some terrain generation. Well, not terrain generation, some ore generation. So not only do we have glowstone, but we do have things like pyrite. Redstone can be in here, cinnabar dust, and some other stuff that I haven't actually worked with before. So yeah, you can see some of the stuff down there too. So, yep, nether is a pretty infinite source of water or of lava for us, which is cool. So that's what we're going to be using to power most of our stuff at the moment. By the way, our raised minimap can still do waypoints even though you can't see anything on the actual minimap. And these are separate depending on which dimension you're in, and if you have Mistcraft installed, it does it for each one of those 2. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to head on back. Ooh, he had an enchanted sword. So, we've got a lot of stuff to build today, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, we're going to be doing our geothermal generators. And the thing is, we also, once we have those, we don't want to be wasting any power. We want to be storing this up so that we can use it at any point. Because at the moment, as soon as I use one little piece of rubber over there in our extractor, it uses up a whole piece of coal, and that does waste some energy for us. So we want to build some devices to store up some energy. We're actually going to be building 2 different devices to do that. And yeah, so I've got them all prepared in these 2 iron chests. We're going to start off in this iron chest, and in here we're going to first craft our first energy storage, and that is going to be this guy. This guy is going to be a bat box. So a bat box is kind of our tier 1 level energy storage. And it will store up to 40,000 EU. And then, I did not want to put that many. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. Yeah, so bat boxes. We're going to create 2 of them. So these guys can store 40,000 EU per bat box, which is kind of nice. So it would give us a good buffer so this didn't have to run every time that this drew power. But like I said, we're going to be doing a couple. We're actually going to go up to the tier 2 right away because we have the resources to do it. But more on that in just a moment. The reason I created 2 of these guys is because one of them is used in a recipe. So I'm going to put that off. And this goes right here in this particular recipe. I'm really excited about this one, but there's one thing that sits above here, which is supposed to be an advanced circuit. And that's exactly what this is. So you take your normal electronic circuit, surround it with some redstone, some lapis, and some glowstone. This is the reason I needed to go to the nether, this and this guy here. So that's the reason I created that in the first place. So let's go ahead and craft ourselves an advanced circuit here. Now the lapis can go on either side, either left or up and down, but the redstone does have to be in the corners. Awesome, advanced circuit. So now, nope, not the one I wanted to go into. We can create this guy. And this is definitely what I'm most excited about here. You guys are wondering what it is, aren't you? Yeah, well, there's a good reason for that, because we are creating a jetpack. Oh yeah. There are jetpacks in Minecraft. Industrialcraft brings them to us, so I can jump higher than 1 block. Yay! Actually, you can go really, really high. I think it's about to Y level 180 or so. So it's not actually all the way up to the build limit. So do be wary of that. And as of the moment, it's not going to do anything for me because it needs energy. It's an electric jetpack. So we usually, I don't think we can actually put it in the generator. Oh, we can. So I can put this directly in the generator. And you'll notice the generator only really stores about 5,000 EU. So this is going to burn. And this is why we need a more efficient way of doing this. So now coal produces 4,000 EU per tick. Or, well, not per tick, per 1 piece of coal. And lava produces 20,000 EU per bucket in a geothermal generator. So it's about 5 times as effective. So that's pretty awesome. So we're just going to get a little bit of a charge on that guy. We're going to let that run for just a little bit. This guy does still have a little bit of an internal buffer. We're going to kind of go on to this next chest. Now, this is where we're going to start getting a big part of our power storage going on in creation. So right here is the recipe for a geothermal generator. Now I showed you how to make all this stuff last time, so you know, glass is pretty easy, refined iron, an empty cell, you know, I don't remember if I actually showed you guys that, so let's take a look at that. It's just 4 pieces of tin, it's not a big deal as far as that goes. And then a generator, which we also did last time, but just in case, yeah, it's just RE battery, some refined iron, iron furnace, or just a regular furnace and a machine block. So we're going to craft ourselves up this geothermal generator. So we are definitely going to be getting a lot more than just one of these guys going, but maybe not today. I don't know if we've got all the resources for it. I am running a bit low. I've only got, you know, 42 iron there and a little bit over here, 46. So I mean, I could probably do a couple more, but I want to have some kind of backlog. Ooh, we're getting there. So geothermal generator. This guy, we're actually going to be putting down here. We're going to kind of keep a lot of our power situation stuff down in this in this section, especially since we're going to have a lot of our big machines down there. I think it's a good idea to have this stuff down here. So since our machines currently sit right up here, all right, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're probably going to be placing this guy right over here. Now, something you definitely want to watch out for when working with these guys is anything in industrial craft. If you break it with a regular pickaxe, you're not going to get it back. So we do want to create a wrench. And there are a couple of different types of wrenches. Buildcraft has wrenches, Red Power has wrenches, Thermal Expansion has wrenches, and Industrial Craft has their own wrenches. So, I mean, a lot of different kinds. So, you do want to watch out for that. I'm not going to do that just at the moment, but we'll get there. So, we've got our geothermal generator. And if I just click on this guy, in essence, we put lava in here. It cooks it up, puts it in here. It's kind of nice. What's nice is that we actually can input lava directly from, let's say, if we just have pipes running with lava into it, it can use that too. But we're going to be using buckets for the time being and manually filling these guys up. So that is part one. Now we're going to be putting this bat box. Well, not actually the bat box. We're going to be doing that in just a minute. We're going to create our next tier energy source, and that is called an MFE. This guy right here. MFEs are pretty awesome. And, you know, bat boxes store 40,000 EU. MFEs store 600,000, which is awesome. It means we can save up a lot of energy, use it when we really need to. Yeah, some good stuff. Now, the thing is, some of our machines only can take certain voltage of, or certain amounts of power at a time. Like our extractor here. Our extractor, it can only take 32 EU per tick. And that's exactly what this generator puts out. And that's also what our geothermal generator puts out. So that's all fine and dandy. However, if we run our generators into an MFE, the MFE puts out 128 EU per tick. So if we hooked up an MFE to this guy, it would blow up. And we don't want that. That's just not good. Ooh, I'm so excited. Jetpack is ready to go. So you do have to take off your chest plate to use the jetpack. We'll get there in just a moment. So, yeah, we will need to transform our MFE back down before we get there. Before we actually can use the power, and that's what this stuff here is for. That's a low voltage transformer, so we're gonna get there as well. Right now, I wanna test this guy out. Woohoo! All right. Now, you do have to watch out for fall damage. It does make a difference. So you will hurt. It's hard for me to do. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna hurt if you decide to not be careful with this guy. Now, there is 2 different modes with the jetpack. And one of them is hover mode. Now, I don't remember which key I have set for that, so I'm going to come into my options here and then into the controls section, and we're going to look at mode switch. So currently mode switch is set to R, but it's red, meaning we have something else used for R as well. So I'm just going to change this guy to something else I don't care about. So now our mode switch is set to R, meaning when I'm flying, if I hit R, we now are in hover mode. Hover mode is much slower, but it does kind of let us float a little bit easier. Now you'll notice it's not a perfect hover. So this does not allow us to be like in creative mode just floating. That is part of the gravitation suit, however. Again, why we're going for it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this guy off because I just like it much better here. Now you do want to watch out if you are flying way up high, going up here, and you run out of energy, you will probably fall to your death, which is not good. So you can see your energy use over here. So we've used just about 3,000 EU, because this guy can hold a charge of 30,000. And remember, again, coal is 4,000 EU per tick. So yeah, that's kind of what we've used so far. So we do want to get our geothermal generator up and running. So what we need to do is we need to put this guy into our MFE. The MFE needs to be converted then into low voltage, and then we'll put that into our bat box, and our bat box directly into our machines. And we can use cable to go in between these pieces. I'm not going to at the moment. I'm going to have it a little bit more compact, but we will definitely be getting there shortly. All right, so let's craft some of this stuff up. So now an MFE takes a couple of things that we haven't made yet before. Now it does take a machine block, which we've made before, not too big of a deal. And it takes twice insulated gold cable. So gold cable is made very much so like the copper cable, but we're going to insulate it 2 times, meaning for every piece of cable we're going to have twice the amount of rubber. So if we click on it, you'll notice 1 piece of gold gets us 4, but also if we surround it in rubber. So if I come in here, 1 piece of gold, and I forgot that I got us 4, I thought I only got us 1, so I have a few extra resources here. Cool. Gold insulated cable. Now this guy, actually never mind, not going to get into that right away. So we're going to go ahead and place these guys. Alright. Then we're going to need energy crystals. Now energy crystals are usually quite expensive. They take redstone, which isn't too bad, and a diamond. But if we come to this next page, we can use rubies. Rubies are awesome. I've got quite a few of those guys, so that's what we're going to do instead. We need 4 of these guys. Alright, energy crystals. We're going to go ahead and put these guys up here. Alright, and then we're going to need our machine block, which is what this is sitting for right here. Machine block in here. And we have an MFE. Awesome. Lots of power storage here. So we're going to place the MFE right on top of this guy. Now you'll notice that it does have one side here that has 3 dots on it. This is our output. Every other side is an input. So I will probably want to rotate this so it has this side being our output. Though, you know, no, I don't think I will. We're going to leave it like that for the moment. But like I said, if we ran that directly into this guy, it would blow up. That would be pretty bad. So we're going to make ourselves a low voltage transformer. So that's just LV transformer. I do need the dash in there. Cool. So you'll notice this guy has 1 dot on any of these other sides and then 3 dots, kind of like our MFE. So yep, this guy is just like this. So let's go ahead and craft it on up. So 2 copper cable, 3 copper ingots, and some wood. Pretty darn cheap. Awesome. So we've got our low voltage transformer now. So now we want to hook this up, the 3 dotted side, to the 3 dotted side here. So if we click, oh, let's see if we can do this well. Come up here and go like this. So you'll notice 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot. And let's check right above it. Now when you are flying, the blocks do not break as quick. So if we check up here, 1 dot, which means the 3 dots are to the MFE, which is exactly what we want. So now we've got our low voltage transformer. We're going to go ahead and grab that bat box that we had before. This guy right here. And some copper cable. And we're going to take our bat box, go ahead and throw it right there. Place our cables. There we go. So now we have got power running into our extractor from not only this generator, which I'm going to take the power out of there, but also our geothermal generator. Awesome stuff. So now all we need to get this all hooked up and running is some lava. So let's go do that. Let's go grab some lava from the nether, and that's exactly why I wanted this jetpack. So that is definitely going to help us out. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of this stuff away. And then we are going to take a couple of buckets here. I'm going to go ahead and empty them out, because obviously we will want lava in these. like I said, we're going to be doing this manually. We're going to be moving lava from the nether to here. But in the near future, probably next episode, we're going to create a more automated way to bring this to us. But for that, we're going to need things like ender pearls and blaze rods, which I don't yet have. So, cool. Getting our buckets. I'm going to try and not come down here and kill myself. Like I said, that's pretty easy. Oh, fire bat. Nope, nope, no, no. I did not do that. I did not do that. That is bad. Shit. Not good, not good, not good, not good. No, 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 don't you dare. Nope, nope. That's not good. All of our stuff is there. Okay. Fire bats are part of this mod, whether you kind of like them or not. Let's get some gravel. That'll be a better way down. I'm gonna try and grab my stuff. Let's see what I got in my tool chest. Let's grab a sword here. Okay. You know what? Let's grab a chest. I found the steel chest plate in a, what am I thinking here? In a village. Okay, let's see if we can go grab my stuff. But yeah, fire bats have been added. I am not a big fan of them because the hard part about them is they will obviously light you on fire, and then they're really small and hard to see. I don't remember which mod added that. I believe it's Red Power, but I can't confirm that. Oh man, and it's all the way down here. And since I don't have my jetpack or any kind of fall resistant boots, we're gonna have to gravel our way down. And that fire bat is still down there. Come on. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna continue recording in case anything else does happen. It is very likely that I will die from this because I don't have anything in case something like that fire bat knocks me off, and I'm pretty sure those zombie pigmen are still mad at me. I hope none of them are wearing my armor. I don't think that zombie pigmen can do that. I think that's just our friends, zombies. But, I don't know. I really do want that jetpack back so that I can fly out of here. Now, this is one downside to the nether. We are going to build ourselves a little lava refueling station out of cobble so gas can't hit us and things like that. I had 44 levels on me too. I was just waiting to get books. Jeez. Please tell me these big men are not mad at me. It doesn't look like they are, but they may not have seen me yet. So if they're angry, this is going to be bad news bears. So they will kill me quick. Where is my stuff? Over there? Probably over there. Well, I see a gold nugget there, which means that Pigman died. I am very nervous about these guys. Okay. Okay, here's my stuff, okay. Alright. Jetpack. Yes. Buckets. Cool. Canvas bag. My diamond pick. Another bucket. Alright, stuff is saved. Put this guy on. My sapphire sword in here. Get this stuff back organized. Okay. Let's not do that again. Yeah, sound like a good deal? Alright. Forgot I had that jetpack on. So we're just gonna come down here, grab ourselves a couple buckets of lava, and we are going to be leaving as soon as we can here. Just because this is not a safe place for us right now. We are definitely gonna get ourselves some long fall boots here shortly once I get a couple more diamonds. I don't know if I really want to use my diamonds on those right now. And that is something that the portal gun mod changed. Before, it used to be just some obsidian, some iron, and we could make ourselves some long fall boots, which negate all fall damage. They also act just like diamond boots do. So, okay, let's sleep this night away. Whew. Dangerous stuff, but all worth it in the name of power. Alright, so we're going to come in here, place our bucket. Should start creating some energy here. Maybe yes, no, maybe so. Yep, looks like it. See, and our MFE is getting power, and it's draining immediately into our bat box. So bat box is getting power here, so it's going to charge up first. Once it gets full, it's going to charge back to our MFE down there. And this is looking all good. Nothing's exploding. Awesome. So since we put in 2 buckets there, we should see this fill up to 40,000, and nothing should be really left in our MFE. So we're definitely gonna get all of this automated, because I know that'll be a lot. I'm probably gonna make myself a lot more buckets and just manually move some stuff on over. But yeah, we're gonna probably have a row of these geothermal generators and some stuff like that, and then some cable to span between stuff. But let's take a look at this MFE. Oop, that does hurt. Can I just jump? Nope, got the wrong one. Okay, yep, still draining. So, I think that's more than likely going to be it for this episode today, guys. I really wanted to get this power system all situated. I want to make sure that my math is correct and that our lava should fill this up. Am I correct? Just short. So yeah, that's about right. And therefore we shouldn't have anything in our MFE. Oh, we've got 64 sitting in there, which is the missing bit we have from above here. Yep, perfect. So, like I said, 2 lava buckets equals 4,000 or 40,000 EU. Now, what we're going to be doing with this stuff is we're going to be putting this in our industrial electrolyzer. We don't have that yet. That will come, and probably come next time. But the reason we really needed to upgrade this, and why we need that industrial electrolyzer, is to get all of our stuff for our quarry, because we need some titanium to make this quarry work, and that we can only get from an industrial electrolyzer. And that takes 256,000 EU per half of a titanium. So, in essence, 500,000 EU per titanium. We need 2 titanium, so we need 1,000,000 EU. A little bit over. So that's why we needed this to get up and running. So I'm gonna get all of that going off camera. I'll make the industrial electrolyzer with you guys and get our titanium going, so that way we can get our quarry going. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, go ahead and leave a like, and have a great day. Bye. Cool overview. Ooh, lava I could probably use. Yeah, I'm totally gonna grab that lava.